Mukbangers are officially mukbanging everything. If you stand still for too long, they'll put you in broth and mukbang you. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. I've seen it happen to a couple of my friends, actually. They just walked past a couple of mukbangers. He ended up in the broth. He tripped and fell in the broth. Next thing you know, he's gobbled down, along with 3 eggs. Back to back to back. I've seen a serious trend online where mukbanging seems to just get more extreme over time. You know, they used to just have a quiet meal. A small meal was a mukbang, sort of. You could get away with just having a sandwich and calling it a mukbang. Now, they're eating bugs. They're eating, like, octopus that are still alive. And the octopussy. They're eating, like, baby cows and baby terrapins, which I think are, like, snapping turtles or something. Sea urchins with the shell on, which is the deadliest bit. They're eating 5,000 eggs, and then 5,000 more eggs, and then at the end they eat the camera. Everything they're eating, they're just dipping in unnamed sauce everywhere. You're just getting dipped in sauce no matter what. If you walk in front of a mukbanger, he'll dip you in something. He'll dip you in something, and then you're headed towards his gaping mouth. What happened to eating ass? You know, what happened to the days where we just ate normal stuff like that? Huh? Kick your feet up, pop a rose toy in, and just watch some YouTube. Nowadays, everything's getting eaten in large amounts. This guy I specifically see everywhere, and he has a dipping problem. The thing is with mukbanging, it's like I can't look away, you know? It's kind of addictive. I kind of enjoy it, but I kind of don't. I don't understand how people can eat all of this stuff and then feel okay afterwards. Surely they can't. Surely they're just like sort of half dead afterwards. Like borderline dead. I bet their pulse just slows down to a beat every year, maybe. The thing is with eating this amount of food, after the first couple of bites that he just did, it's all downhill from there. The first couple of bites, you're like, oh, this is busting. It's kind of like if you go anywhere to a fast food chain and you're hungry, you get a bit carried away, you order a bit too much. One burger in, you're like, that was good, but you're starting to sweat and you're thinking, oh, I've got quite a few more. My greedy ass picked up quite a few more. By the end of it, you just feel like this fat little pig, this fat little swine rolling around in mud. And I don't even know what he's eating either. Look at that, the mysterious sauce is the same color as the bun. The bun is pristine. I've never seen a bun. The bun looks like it's been ironed. Look at his face. He's starting to think, I've eaten too much. You're a mukbanger. This is the life you chose. I've got to say, the whole cheese sauce thing is probably the most gluttonous thing us human beings ever came up with, truthfully. Think about it. We're already eating burgers and we decided, oh, I'm going to melt down fake cheese, dip the burger, which already has cheese in it. The cheese is in the name. It's a cheeseburger. And I'm going to dip the whole thing in cheese before I eat it. That's what the world has come to now. I'd be surprised if after that, like the next step isn't either side of the bun, you do a slab of cheese. Then you dip it again. It's an IBS nightmare. People are shitting themselves all the time now. This is why. You wonder why everyone smells like doo-doo everywhere? It's because all the cheese people are consuming. No need to breathe. Don't worry about it. No need to breathe. This guy has to bite the size of the Eiffel Tower, by the way. If the Eiffel Tower ever bit a burger, it'd be smaller than this, I think. This guy could literally eat a human with 3 bites, probably. Actually, definitely he could do that. That's the biggest bite on Earth. I hate the noises. I feel like I'm right there in his mouth whilst it's happening, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm the burger. That's how immersive this feels. Too immersive, you know? I feel like I'm in his mouth. Fucking hell. It's not going anywhere. That bite looked good, though. That bite looked good, though. It's a curious little thing, isn't it? Mukbanging. I don't even know where it came from or when it started or, you know, how old it is, but people just can't look away. Some people just watch this before they go to bed because it soothes them. Sometimes it's nice when you're eating a meal and you don't really want to be eating it. Maybe you're trying to be healthy, you're having a salad. It's kind of nice to watch people eat burgers because you're kind of like getting some enjoyment out of it. But this is your traditional mukbanging, okay? This is pretty normal. It's not too over the top. Yeah, it's excessive eating, but it's nothing crazy. That's just the tip of the iceberg. You want me to take you down to the butthole? Bon voyage, let's go. I'm not really gonna make you watch that, but that's where mukbanging has gone. Everything in the world gets poisoned eventually, okay? Even commentary videos are gonna get poisoned at some point. This is the most normal commentary video you'll see in the next 10 years. You know, in 10 years time, it'll be someone's butt talking. I think I speak too much about butts and buttholes. I wonder why that is. Okay, this is a serious... What really confuses me is that this person uses the front of their teeth to chew as well, which is just sort of against all human nature, to chew with the front of your teeth. Try and do that. It's not right. A, it makes me uncomfortable. 2, it looks odd. 3, that's a fucking lot of eggs. Okay, I'm too lazy to even count that many eggs. That's how many eggs there are. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 eggs, at least in frame. Mukbangers are responsible for most of the eggs consumption, and their guts stink. Their guts stink. How do you know someone's a mukbanger? They'll fart before they say hello, and it will smell like egg. Basically, they're gassy little creatures. These are all mushrooms, I think. This is a lot of mushrooms. You know, if someone's a mukbanger when they got a mukbang catcher, a little thing to catch the drips below, because their greedy ass can't eat over a plate because they're just... My sisters and my mum every blue moon, you know, that's what they do, running around on all floors. I've told you this before. They run around on all fours in the garden, burying tampons. Inside, they're just eating everything in the cabinets. And Dad's there with a pan. He, instead of using the mukbang catcher, he uses a pan. He's there just catching all the debris before it hits the floor. Because those are the sort of scraps that me and Dad get then, pretty much. But yeah, it just reminds me of that. That's such a big mushroom intake. I feel like you're going to become a mushroom. God, you are what you eat, after all. I will say though, few things hit better than egg in broth, and that's just a fact. Even getting a good itch isn't as good as an egg in broth, and I mean that. And by coincidence, I had to itch there. Usually I get my mum to come and do it for me, but because I'm filming, I have to do it myself. Something about an egg that has just been swimming in hot broth. It just wants to be eaten, you know? It just pops straight into your mouth. And halfway through eating eggs, I start to freak out and remember they're eggs. So that's why I can only handle one in broth. This would be a literal nightmare. After the second egg, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck am I eating? This is disgusting. It more happens when I'm eating like scrambled egg or like a fried egg because the top isn't like cooked all the way. You get that little bit of taste where you're like, oh my God, that's been inside a chicken's like pum. That's been in a ute. And you're like, oh, these eggs are delicious. Thank you. These eggs are so good. Oh, these are eggs, aren't they? They are. What is an egg again? Don't tell me. And you've just got to sort of force it down. Imagine eating 15 eggs in a row. Imagine doing that. Now imagine you're flying through the sky and I fly through and I pick you up and I fly you into your bedroom. I sit you down and I say, subscribe to this channel right now. And then I grab your iPad for you. I bring it to you. I hold up my channel. You hit the subscribe button and then I fly off. Imagine that. I think there's going to be an egg shortage after this video. You know, this is the reason we started eating eggs from other creatures. You've seen everyone's eating quail eggs now. Everyone's eating goat's eggs. It's because chicken eggs are going extinct because all these mukbangers are putting them in broth. Some people are eating goose eggs. They're like 5 times too big for your mouth. Someone's eating a emu egg. It's blue. It doesn't want to be eaten. It's blue. It wouldn't be blue otherwise. That's more than a meal. That's 3 days worth of egg. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Snack, 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 snack. Dessert. Guys, there is like, I've skipped forward, there's like 3 straight minutes of her just eating eggs. And this is sped up. Imagine real time, it's probably taken her like 15 minutes to eat all those eggs. Probably even longer. Imagine spending 15, 20 minutes eating eggs when you could be watching Disney Channel. What a waste of time. Thanks for that. Oh, I thought she was going to drink the broth. Fine, I'll have it. Send it to me through the post. You know, I get some kind of relief watching them take a drink after a big meal as well. You know, when you finally see them get a sip of like iced water or iced Coke. Because I kind of get full even watching these videos. And I kind of get that feeling, you know, when you've eaten a lot of food and you need a drink because you're like, your whole mouth is just like salty and like clogging up. And your body's like, you need to walk this shit down. This shit's still fluffy in here. You need to make this shit moist. So you just down some Fanta orange and it's just kind of spicy and it moistens things up down there, makes things, it's just like lubes you up, you know, it just lubes up your insides. I kind of get that feeling just from watching someone else do it. Now I kind of want to do it though. Lubed up on camera. Now there's a fine line between mukbanging and dangerous mukbanging. The video we just watched, I would say is just mukbanging. 15 eggs I wouldn't advise anyone eats in a row. Just for everyone else's sake, to be honest with you. I would just say a small gathering hates to see you coming if you've had 15 eggs. Or a car journey hates to see you coming. Being enclosed in any kind of room with you hates to see you coming, quite frankly. Egg guts. Egg bum. Get your eggy little bum away from the function. Quite frankly, you stink. But I wouldn't say it's dangerous. But there are some dangerous mukbangers out there. People eating stuff they shouldn't be eating, or things that just are bad for you in high quantities and will realistically take years off your life. A whole stick of butter and peanut butter being one of them. And quite frankly, it's gross anyway. You're just adding butter to peanut butter. Peanut butter is already butter, just peanut style. Butter itself needs a vessel to be eaten, like bread. And peanut butter needs a vessel to be eaten, like bread. And so you're eating two things that both need a vessel together somehow. Somehow you're doing that vessel-less. How? What? And why? Realistically, why is this so much worse than eating 7 burgers in a row? Because realistically, you're eating less fat probably in the butter and peanut butter than you are in the 7 burgers. But this amount of butter on its own just isn't good for the heart.
I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but
I know why you keep doing this to yourself, quite frankly. 1 minute and 1 second this video is. I wonder why. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the TikTok money. I wonder if it's got anything to do with ad revenue and earning money from this video. I personally would not be doing this for 6,000 likes. I wouldn't be killing my heart for 6,000 likes. She probably made £10 off this video. £10 doesn't even pay for a stick of butter anymore. And that's not enjoyable. Yeah. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is it's all fake! Everything is not real anymore! So now people are doing mukbangs with things that shouldn't really be eaten or shouldn't be eaten in such high quantities and spitting it out off camera because they know they shouldn't be eating it. Why has this become a thing? Now it's just promoting so much food waste. You're just chewing up all of this stuff and spitting it out just to make a video out of it. And there will be a select few individuals who don't realize you're spitting it out, so think you can get away with eating these things. People's brains are malleable. You know, you can squish them and prod them like chicken breasts. And so if they see that, they think, I'm gonna eat a stick of butter and peanut butter now. Because I can and I want to. Kids are gonna watch this and they're gonna, you know, before you know it, everyone smells like butter. Everyone's got butter breath. It's better than eggs, but neither's ideal.
I fried my water bugs extra hard today.
You fried your what? You said what now? You can't just slip that in like that, to be honest with you. I fried my water bugs extra hard today. So this just means she's regularly frying her water bugs. What's a water bug? It's kind of just a cockroach, to be honest, without cock. So it doesn't sound as bad. They're like, oh, it's a water bug. It's the... Come on, give it its full name. It's got cock in it. Its full name has cock in it, be honest. You're frying cock and eating it.
I also got some beetles in here. I almost burnt him. I have me a nice ice cold bowl of salsa.
Nothing better than an ice cold bowl of salsa on your nightstand, ready for when you get thirsty at 3 a.m. So you could just take a sip of that thing. It's so refreshing. Now, eating bugs in itself isn't really a weird thing. Some cultures do it all the time. It's actually a good idea for the environment and just food waste. And there's so many benefits to actually eating bugs as opposed to not eating bugs. But dipping a bug medley in salsa on TikTok for 3.5 minutes is another story. Okay. Aren't we supposed to be doing burgers? What happened? Or a burrito. Oh, God forbid people eat burritos again. God forbid someone eats a burger or a bit of toast. What happened to toast? Why can't people just do toast mukbangs now? Come on. What happened to toast? It fell off. It fell off? It had its time in the sun, I guess. In it goes. I mean, the thing is, it sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. It doesn't look delicious. What do y'all mean you want to eat a damn water bug? I kind of want to eat a water bug after hearing that, though, to be honest. I'm sorry, Jean. She's kind of got me. She'd be making me want to eat a water bug. Me too, to be honest with you. Me too. A termite infestation hates to see her coming. Got a spider in the corner of your room. You bring her around, they're running. They're running for the hills. They hate to see her coming. She's there thinking, I'm gonna fry that up and dip that shit in salsa. If you're poking your toes out the end of the bed and haven't moved them in a while, she'll fry them. Sorry, I thought they were beetles. She's dipping them into salsa down there. Get up! That hurts! This is where the world of mukbanging has led us, basically. People are eating everything and anything and mukbanging all over it. People are mukbanging all the time. I just don't like mukbangs anymore. I don't think I ever like mukbangs, to be honest. I don't really like watching people eat. I don't even like watching myself eat. When I do eat, I sit in the corner of the room, just stare into the corner while I eat. But yeah, this really was just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, like I said, people are mukbanging the most diabolical of things, but I'm not showing you purely because of how gross and disgusting these things are, and the likelihood of you clicking off the video is pretty high if I was to show you some of those things. But that being said, if you'd like to see me do a deeper dive and you actually want to see the weirder side of mukbanging, let me know in the comments. I can do it, I just don't want to make you guys scream! You know? But thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this to your family group chat, and I'll see you in the next video if you're not mukbanged to death before that. That's right, keep an eye out for the mukbangers because they'll eat you. Press my face right now for another video. Press my face right now. Press it right now.